No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Demetrix Cinema. And I am your host with the most, no host, whatever you want to call it. It's me. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a beginning of a good weekend to this point of the weekend. And I hope you continue to have, great things happen. Today we're going to talk about One Love, the movie by inspired the Bob Marley story, and your takes on it, what you think about it. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And first, I wanted to say, everybody, happy Cinco de Mayo. I don't know who's out drinking, who's doing what, but Cinco de Mayo, that's time for everybody to do their thing. So, happy Cinco de Mayo. Now, let's get to business. So, One Love, I saw the movie. No, I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. It was pretty powerful. I felt that energy in it. Um, frankly, be honest with you, it almost made me cry. Bob Marley is a very, 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 very powerful musician, powerful leader, African American leader. He did a lot for our culture. He did a lot for music. He did a lot for the music culture, reggae to be, you know, circled out. Uh, he was like the Michael Jackson of reggae, but he wanted to. His main thing was sending a message, and I believe he did that. He he took a lot of heat. He had a lot of things that wasn't going his way at times, but in the end, he brought and gained the love of people. He he used reggae to bring people together. He used reggae to unite whites, blacks, Jamaicans, uh, Africans, Asians, anybody that loved and the message of his music united with somebody outside your culture. And it's important to me because, Bob Marley is part of my heart, Black history. And he's just as big of a leader to me as Malcolm X, big of a leader, Martin Luther King, just as big of a leader as even people that were leaders, but athletes, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, they all stood for something. And I'm sorry, they stand for something because they live their message, their fight for us lives forever. And Bob Marley, we love you. That's what you did. Uh, so that being said, the movie was amazing. I liked it. Like I said, it sent a strong message. It was very powerful at the beginning. And I like the way they did it because they take him back through his life as the movie goes on. So it doesn't quite start from. I mean, they send like little flashbacks of it, and you might see seeing him here, growing up young Bob Marley, uh, and him as a kid. His father was white American, and his mother was Jamaican, and his father pretty much abandoned him, and his mother was his everything, his father, his hero, everything, his best friend, And I think that's what made him so powerful also. I think that's things that he went through helped dedicate his message in a nuclear form on an amazing, powerful platform that reached out to everyone, that reached out to most of everyone, a lot of people. Even if you didn't watch reggae, you were moved by Bob Marley, the way he went about, the way his movements, you know. And throughout the movie, it starts off that showing him and his father, the fire, and his father just leaving him, abandoning him. Then he's living with his mother, and just growing up with his wife, meeting his wife. You know, he's had his kids, but they basic off of I think his last album, creating the Genesis. So the way they do it, it's like I said, they don't do it like from little kid all the way like they did Ray Charles, a little kid all the way to no, they go on from that timeline of a story to when he got cancer and it killed him. And the guy was so amazing, and he was so passionate about getting this message through to people because he wanted he wanted people to unite. He wanted one love. And that's the name of the movie. It's based on Bob Marley's One Love. And, Kingsley Ben Adair plays Bob Marley. He's a pretty good actor. I hadn't seen him in that many films so far. You know, this is my first time. You know, seeing his work. I think he did a great job. I mean, you have people out there that could have pulled it off, but I think this was pretty good. I think this guy did a really, really great job. And I like his supporting cast. Um as far as one of the huge names in there, but he he had a pretty decent supporting cast. I think Paramount, Productions did a really good job, getting this thing going. So the fact that he left Jamaica because he had to get out of there. We're trying to pretty much kill him, or they were coming for him and his family. I believe his wife got shot in the head. The bullet grazed, but it didn't hit. They said it hit if it would have hit a closer nerve or something, she would have been gone. So she got lucky, and he didn't want to put the family in risk. So he leaves and goes to. I think he comes to Europe. I think he starts off in Europe, and I think he goes from Europe. I think he goes to Australia. He goes to different countries, and he's you know finding himself doing his trying to put this album together, and he wants it to be so amazing, you know. And Exodus is what they came up with, because one of his band members that was, you know, they got like I think they got an album of Exodus from the movie Exodus, you know, the Ten Commandments, all that stuff. They put that together from he took that name and he just took it. He made different songs, and it really did really 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 good because I think One of the producers didn't want to do it. They were like, "Hey, this Bible stuff, they don't like it. They don't like. They're not gonna like that name." And Bob Marley's just, yeah, man. I think I'm going to still put it out. And he had swagger, man. This dude was just, you wasn't gonna stop what he was trying to do and what he was trying to do for us, what he was trying to do for music, what he was trying to, this message, this powerful message. And I think his wife told him sometimes the messenger has to be the message. That was powerful, man. Like, just that's a quote that lives on forever. Sometimes the messenger have to be basically telling you, like Tupac. Sometimes you have to die to be that message that you want to deliver out to everybody. And Tupac was another one. He, same way, powerful leader. You know, part of the Black Panthers. His mother was with the Black Panthers. So was his stepfather. He was a revolutionist, and he was a leader. You know, Tupac was for the people, and Tupac and Bob Marley. Bob Marley was a little bit more friendlier to his message. Tupac was more. Bob Marley was more friendlier and more dedicated, delicate. You know, swifty with his message. Tupac was more driven, dominant. You want to hear what he had to say. And I think these two, they have a lot in common. No woman, no cry. A great message, a great song he was writing. When he's, you know, Bob was like on the books of doing songs the whole time. He was working all the time. He was creating all the time. Even when he was going through certain things, the things with the doctors, his his uh his accountant, I think, was stealing from him, and he found out. I mean, his wife told him in the end, and you know, the people was working with him, doing the music with him. They told her, so she let him know. They got in a big argument, and he's like thinking about it, like, whoa, how much she meant to him. So he goes back and addresses that, not in the best fashion, but he addressed it in a way because he was hurt, and it wasn't even about the money with Bob Marley. He was trying to promote this thing to go to Africa to unleash part of the message too. He wanted to go worldwide. He was trying. He was doing. Man did everything in his power to keep. The movie's just so powerful, man. I wish y'all take time out and watch it. Um, I like Kingsley. I think he's a good upcoming actor. I'm looking forward to seeing him in a lot of other things, not just biographies. I want to see him in do other movies. The it was a powerful, man, very powerful movie. I liked it. Of course, at the end, it was so epic. You felt Bob Marley when Kingsley did his thing on the stage when he's feeling the dance, and you felt it. You was just like, whoa. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but it's very powerful. You guys got to watch that movie. Um, yeah, I like it. I watched it 3 times. That's how much I was driven by it. So Let's see. Lashana Lynch. She plays his wife. She's another good actress, I think. You know, um, one of these actresses. I thought I seen him in Black Panther 2. Trying to remember which one it was, but she's a good. She does really good. She does amazing. You know, her and Kingsley are just greatly paired for this film. So, and who directed this movie the way they did it? I'm looking forward to them doing more biographies. Prince, Prince. Let's get it out there. I heard something in the past about uh Terrence Howard playing Prince. He was going to lose 70 pounds or something crazy, look anorexic to get just to do the part. You know, I'm ready for that. The same director that did this Bob Marley probably that would be amazing because Prince he moved people in unique ways with his music. Him and Michael Jackson competing. You know, it was when it was Prince, it was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, it was Prince. I want to see it. You know, Mike Epps, Richard Pryor. I want to see it. That's a project you were supposed to be doing. I hadn't heard anything about it, yet. I'm doing more research on it. And I'm ready to see this. I think you could do it. I think you could, will do a really good job as Richard Pryor. You're funny. You get to bring out your art, your talent, you know, not just comedy, but people get to see how your real work, like your acting part of it. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Let's do it. Let's get it out there. I want to see Richard Pryor. I'm ready for this project. These projects I'm waiting on. Prince, Richard Pryor. Uh, I heard in the past Jamie Foxx was supposed to play Mike Tyson. He talked about it on TV. I think he came on a couple of TV talk shows. Oh, Ellen was one of them, and uh, no, I don't watch Ellen. I just seen it on YouTube. Jamie Foxx on her show. I'm not gonna guess Ellen. I think she's funny, but I don't watch her or whatever. But I seen it on YouTube. He was talking about it, and he did it on he brought it up on a lot of TV shows, and you know, talking with people, his podcast, and how he met with Mike, and Mike had to calm down. Uh, he tells this old story scene about him and Mike and Stevie Wonder. They all in a room or some or a party or something going on, and Mike just freak out, and Cisco from Drew Hill. He's like, I don't want that thong song. Tell the thong song guy stop it. I don't want thong song. He, he had to calm down, and Jamie's like, and then you seen it, and then you seen it. You was just like, he's like talking about the thong song, and he's like, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. Jamie, I'm at peace. Like just saying stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So when I hear stuff, I get pumped. I'm ready for it, man. Hey, don't say it if you ain't gonna do it. you know, I'm a big movie critic. I'm a big movie fan. Some things I'm a fan on, some things I ain't a fan on. But these projects right here, I'm ready. And Bob Marley just pushed it, push it, push it out there, man. You know, let this be a motivation for y'all to do that and get it on the road. But yeah, see it. No woman, no woman, no cry. Mason song, uh, jamming. You know, makes you want to just listen to Bob Marley again. I'm a Bob Marley fan. I love his music. Um, this Could Be Love is my favorite, and Coming In From the Cold. I love Coming In From the Cold. You know that's my that's my jam. Uh, and This Could Be Love. Oh yeah, I love that, man. Feeling down, and Tupac and Bob Marley can lift me up, man. They two people that I go back and listen to, and they both sending messages, and they send messages from their time that translates to now. And they're both gone. That's how that's how much they try to push their move, have their movement. And yeah, I'm a Michael Jackson fan too, but I'm big Bob Marley fan. That big ass Bob Marley poster that I framed. Uh, he's smoking a blunt, but I framed it, and it's powerful, man. Uh, and of course Tupac. So I saw the Tupac movie, All Eyes on Me, and it was okay. I guess the best thing was the guy looked just like Tupac, whoever the actor was. So uh, Demetrius something. He actually has my name. Watch One Love. Watch One Love. I think y'all will like it. There's a lot of reggae lovers out there. Come on, watch it. Trust me. I think y'all will like this. Don't expect it to go from the beginning to the end. It's not. It's talking about him leaving Jamaica, from the time he left Jamaica till he promoted the album Exodus. And when he worked on Exodus, he had to come to the United States to get away from Jamaica because the heat was on him, and it wasn't safe. So don't expect it. If you ain't seen it yet, don't expect it. Like, oh, well, he born as a kid, baby. Oh, I'm gonna name him Bob. Yeah, man. And then he goes scenes as a little kid, and when I want to grow up, I want to be, I want to be a reggae singer, mama. No, it jumped right into him in Jamaica with his kids, and boom, 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 boom. Come to United States, clear his head, and get this work on this big album, and send this message, get this movement going. Sorry, I know a lot of uh movies, biographies, or not biographies, but more, true story movies about a lot of famous people starts off when they were younger, but sometimes you don't have to go that far back. You know what I mean? The Jackson Five, Michael Jackson. It was a long movie, long movie. They broke it down into, like, put it on TV 3 days. um, but that was, Jackson Five. Michael Jackson story is big. King of Pop, big. The greatest. Like, Mike, we miss you. Um, So yeah, some stories are like that. Some stories are not. Some stories start off, you know, telling this from their lives. I actually they got a Michael Jackson movie called Michael coming out. Supposed to be talking about, him and his last days, I think. The This Is It tour, and I think from the middle of his career to the last. I think it does. And this dude looks like Michael Jackson, you know. So yeah. So yeah, that's that. And as far as movies coming up, I want to talk about Joker 2. That'll be coming up. Uh Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is Harley Quinn. Joaquin Phoenix is Joker returning. You know, the movie Joker, I like it. I like Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. Nobody's, to me, in my eyes, is ever going to be Heath Ledger. That was Heath Ledger was a one of the greatest out of pocket performance success ever. Because when he did Dark Knight and Christopher Nolan was talking about doing the movie, I remember it like it was yesterday. I read about it and I seen on the news Heath Ledger. No, Heath Ledger, Brokeback Mountain. He was in the Patriot. He did okay in the Patriot. You know, Mel Gibson carried that movie. Prophecy. I think he did some movies called Prophecy. You just didn't see. It was like, no, man. The Joker is iconic. Joker is legendary. Like Jack Nicholson was my favorite Joker at first. At first, he did a really good job. You know, in a Tim Burton movie as a Joker, and went after Jack Nicholson. Some people thought it was out of pocket when they went after Jack Nicholson at first for the Tim Burton movie, because they were like, Jack Nicholson, the Few Good Men, and this and that and whatever. Yeah, he was in The Shining too, where he played a uh, family man who went to a hotel where every writer that goes there and trapped, get caught up in there in months, turn out to try to kill a family, go crazy. And he played crazy. So, yeah, Jack Nicholson was great for the role. You just have to look at it from the other side of the window. It's never going to look pleasing at first. You know what I mean? Because you're like, we need a Ferrari to drive down this road for this commercial. Not a not a 2000, I mean a 1965 uh Chevy or whatever. But when that Chevy fixes, when you fix that Chevy up, put brand new wheels on it and new paint job and all that, you go, it didn't do bad. So it's hard to not like judge. I get it. Before you know, I just didn't think Heath Ledger had too much body of work to even do that, consider to do that. But some actors are unique. You could bring the best out of them. Some directors can just. Christopher Nolan did it with him. That came out of nowhere. It was like, whoa. So, Joaquin Phoenix is Joker. I think he did his part. I think he did his part. You can't expect too much. He's not trying to outbeat Heath Ledger. He's trying to just be his Joker. And the way they're putting it as realistically, Joker becoming Joker, legit man turning into crazy man. You see how it happened. So he's not playing the Joker that's already Joker. That's I'm already Joker. Nah, he's hey, this is what happened. So I think he did a good job for that. And Joaquin Phoenix, one of my favorite actors. I think his best role was Commodus in that the Gladiator. I think he did better than Russell Crowe in that. You ask me. But that I'm going to be talking about. Sorry, I'm going to be talking about the Joker 2. So Lady Gaga, uh, A Star Is Born. I cried at the end of that movie. Yeah, I cried at the end of that movie. So, you say what you want to say. That movie was sad, man. I'm sorry. Black man cries at the end of that. Yeah, I did. I didn't expect it either. 'Cause I ain't none, I was just watching it and then wait a minute. Um, I didn't know this movie was that long. I'm getting tired. So yeah, she did good. I think she did good in that movie with what is his name? I can't think of the actor's name, but he was a sniper, American Sniper. Jackie Cooper. Was it Jackie Cooper? Yeah, I think it's Jackie Cooper, but he's a good actor. I think he's underrated. But anyway, yeah, we'll be talking about that. I got a couple of things, projects coming up that other things I found out about that I want to talk about. Even the Penguin, HBO series, the Penguin. Colin O'Farrell comes back as the Penguin. Yeah, I got that coming up. We're gonna talk about that. So, with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed this and subscribe if you like this. So, you guys have a good rest of your weekend, good Sunday night, and I'll see y'all back next week. Joker 2. Have a good one.